Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. Thank you guys for being here. Those of you that are joining us live, and hello to everyone who's watching the recording later. I'm Laura. Stephanie is home today. She has lost her voice, so she's on the call. I'm her literal voice. She will always have a voice, Stephanie. But I miss you. I have Leah here with me today, so she's going to help keep me on track and let me know if I'm getting anything wrong when I look at all of these amazing activities that you guys are doing. I've been trying to keep up with it. Leah's been going through all of the reports, and it's a lot. It is. It's impressive though. So we are so proud of you guys. All right, we're going to jump right in. Our December statewide meeting today. We're going to welcome a few new chapters. Yay! I have some exciting news. We want to recap the conference, and I have a lot of pictures I wanted to show. We have a new presentation that we've added to our website for you guys to start using in the spring. Some of you may have already seen it, but it's a vaping prevention education for elementary grades. So we'll go over that. We want to talk about the Ready, Set, Record Film Festival because we do have a date for the actual film festival. Of course, we want to go over chapter highlights. I have an important message from the Poison Control Center, and then we will announce Trivia Tuesday winners. So let's jump in. I think this picture is Mount Vernon, Enola. I don't want to get them wrong, so I'm not going to try to guess on all the conference pictures, but there are a lot. There are a lot. Let's start with welcoming some of our new friends. We have 89 Project Prevent chapters across the state, which is just like, here we go. Oh, this week we added Maddox Elementary in West Memphis. So we were so excited to connect with them, and this is our first ever chapter that is led by a school resource officer. So snaps for Officer Chase. We're DC. So excited. Yes. And then not brand new, but I wanted to give them a shout out. Hope Academy of Public Service. They joined us at the conference virtually, and I was on their website, and you guys, it's so cute. They have a whole write-up and lots of pictures of them participating in the conference virtually. So it's awesome. We're so excited to have Hope Academy of Public Service, which joins Beryl Henry Elementary and Yerger Middle School. So we just have the whole city of Hope on lock right now. Prescott High School, yay, the Prescott Curly Wolves. You hear me saying Prescott is not Prescott. Did you know? Yes,
I would be afraid to offend, so that's why I'm letting you.
Right. Well, I have family from there, so I have been going to Prescott my whole life. It's kind of like when we first started working with Acorn. I wanted to say Acorn, but that's not what the locals say. So we're so excited to have Prescott High School and Risen High School as well. So I have a good friend when I worked for the Department of Health that was from Risen, but I really didn't know much else about it, so I gave it a quick Google, and you guys, they just sent someone to the NFL. They had a football player, yes, that recently in the last few years has been playing for the NFL. He played football at Arkansas State University, where, fun fact, I went to college. Yes, so Tyrell Johnson. I'm not sure if he's still playing, but Risen High School. That's right. We're excited to have you guys. We're so excited to have 89 chapters in 49 counties. I had a couple of other school resource officers that were interested, so fingers crossed, we're going to hit that 90 chapters, 50 counties.
So close, but yet so far away.
I know. All right, let's see. Miss Belanger says she's having trouble with the sound. Ooh, is anybody else having trouble with the sound? Type it in the chat. I hope that it's not on us because I don't know what to do. Okay, you may have to catch it on the recording, Miss Belanger. I'm so sorry. Okay, so for the conference, let's jump into that. I have so many pictures. Okay, Miss Kim Sims says that sound is good for her. And like I said, I'm not going to try to guess where all of these are from. I know we had so many schools here and then so many that were joining us virtually too. It was I don't want to say a madhouse because it wasn't crazy, but it was amazing. We really filled up this giant space and we had so much fun. So I have lots of pictures just to share. We're going to click through several of them. We had some outside pictures. I'm pretty sure this is Drew Central that went and took a picture with the Project Prevent car. Chapter members showing some love, getting their picture with the influencer sign, just so many photo booth pictures of dancing and doing the different challenges and things. So again, we just had such a great time. And so glad that you guys were able to come and join us. And glad that we had that virtual option too. So again, who was this? Do we remember? I think maybe it was Glen Rose. Was that right? That stacked their lunches. It got twice as high than this.
Yes. Either them or I want to say Mount Vernon.
Oh, okay.
Potentially.
Okay. Sorry, we may be getting it wrong. But anyway, we had fun with that. And like I said, photo booth pictures, goodness gracious. I did bring my very own Bago set, and I was so glad that you guys used it. I wanted to have something else there for you guys to do during the breaks rather than dance. Not that we don't love the dancing, but it's not for everybody,
It's
right?
not.
So, we had the selfie pad people with the photo booth set up in the back, and just so many things that we tried to keep it like fun and interactive. And I'm telling you, it was a day. It was a busy day. Let's see, I have just a few more. That's one of our friends from Charleston. She was one of the Kahoot winners, and she's got her little Project Prevent mini speaker. We've got chapters talking to chapters. I'm pretty sure that's Poen and might be Little Rock Central High School. I just loved like you guys interacting with each other, getting to meet new people. Loved it. And then of course, these are all of our virtual friends. So I did get a few pictures. I'm pretty sure at the top, this is Lavaca Middle School. I know the top right is Harrisburg High School, and the bottom left, the serious picture and then the fun picture. Those are both Berryville. And I know, like, listen, Lavaca, Berryville, it's a long drive. We're so glad you guys had this option. And then the bottom right is our new friend from HAPS, from Hope Academy of Public Service, with their influencer shirts. Then this is just kind of a screenshot of you guys who were interacting with us virtually. And I love this picture of the map that shows where everyone was tuning into the conference from, whether they were there in person or virtually, like where they were from. And we really have like the whole like state covered like really well. And we even have a couple of friends in Mississippi. So that was really cool. Yeah, I think that might be our Lung Association friends. So love that we were able to have such a far reach, and we had just such a great time. We are already thinking about, talking about, planning for next year's conference. So it's like as soon as we close the books, we're like on to the next. But before we even jump into the next youth-led Fact Fed annual conference, because that was for our 7th through 12th graders, we have the Next Gen Summit coming up in the spring. Yeah. And we're so excited. This is for our, save the dates.
Yes.
I emailed our Next Gen Summit advisors yesterday just to kind of see if maybe March 13th or April 3rd would work. We're looking at a couple of dates there, like before and after spring break. And right now, from the responses that I've gotten, March 13th is winning. So yeah, so that will be here in Little Rock. The location, we're not gonna spoil it for everyone. We're still working on the location, but listen, last year it was at the zoo, which was amazing, and that's gonna be really hard to beat, but we're going to do our best.
Try our best. By golly.
Yes. So if you are one of our next generation chapters, remember that it's grades 4th, 5th, and 6th. Then kind of be looking at these dates and let us know if either of those work, and just kind of hold them on your calendar, because we would love to see you guys in the spring as well. Okay, yes, this is the thing that I have been waiting to show you guys. If you remember, on our website under resources, there's a presentations tab, and that's where you can go and find those slides that I know several of you have already been using to do the dangers of vaping presentations. And then there's also some recorded like books that have been read that are recorded that you can show and use. Well, we have added this new presentation. It's a video actually from the Department of Health. It's called Corals Reef. It is vape prevention for grades kindergarten through 2nd. So it's never too early to start talking about it. And this is really a fun, just like short video. I'm actually going to show it to you guys. That is engaging. It has some coloring sheets and things that go with it. It shows you like where to find it on the Be Well Arkansas website, but like I mentioned, we added it to the Project Prevent website too. Let's get into it. It's only 2 minutes, so I wanted to be sure to have enough time to show it to you guys. But we are also getting ready to mail, Leah's working on packets right now, mail you guys a few of the coloring books that come with it. And then it also has like a flyer that explains it and a lesson plan, which is basically just like talking points. So it'd be so great for you guys to use Project Prevent students in middle school, junior high, and high school to go down to these elementary grades and talk to them about vaping, show the video, do some fun activities and coloring sheets and things with them afterwards, which I know a lot of you guys are already doing. So this will just be like one more tool in your toolbox. So let's start. Corals Reef. This is the vape. This is episode 1.
Oh, no, that's not good. Did you see what fell out of the pocket of his jeans? I think that must be a vape.
What's a vape?
Oh boy, here she goes.
You don't know what a vape is? Oh, you silly seahorse. I thought everybody knew what a vape is.
I may not know what a vape is, but I know that you're going to tell me all about it.
Well, now that you ask kindly, yes, I will tell you all about it. Vapes are kind of like stinky, smelly cigarettes. People use it to heat up and breathe in flavored water vapor. Kids like it because the water tastes like candy.
Well, now you're the silly one. People can't breathe in water, not like us fish. We've got gills.
I did not say people breathe in water like us. They use the vape to heat up the flavored water and then breathe in the vapors that have poisons and gross germs that are bad for your body. Is that clear enough for you?
Clear as this saltwater aquarium can be, but I still don't see what the big deal is.
It's not a big deal if you want to be sick, cough, and make your head hurt. Or if you want our friend there who feeds us and cleans our aquarium to be sick and cough and have his head hurt. If you want to be a strong and healthy swimmer, stay away from vapes.
Well, since I'm the strongest swimmer here, vaping isn't for me. Let's see if I can sum this up for us. If we want to stay safe and healthy, there are two things we need to do. Number one, never, ever vape.
Yeah, okay. So what's this number 2?
Number 2. Oh, you should know what number 2 is, my friend.
The second thing we never do is we never, ever go near the pirate ship.
So cute. I love it. So this is, like I said, just a new tool in your toolbox. So this Corals Reef, we're sending some coloring books and things your way, but also it's on our website, projectpreventar.org, under the resources tab when you click presentations. So super cute. I think it'll help open up some good conversations with kids in your school. It's important, of course, to remember that a lot of their parents are already smoking, dipping, or vaping. So we want to approach it in a way where we are showing, care and concern and support and not being judgmental, as always, when we're doing tobacco prevention education. So yes, looking forward to seeing you guys being able to share that with your schools in the spring as well. And of course, you can still use those dangers of vaping presentations. They're still on there and available. Okay, so this is fairly new. It's official. We have our film festival every year, but I don't think we've announced the actual date for the film festival. It's always in February, but mark your calendars, February 22nd. It is a Wednesday. It's at the Ron Robinson Theater, which is where it has been in the past, but we have not had a film festival in person in a couple of years now. Of course, COVID got us in 2020, and then in 2021, and then last year things had gotten better, and then if you remember, like over kind of December, January, it got worse, so we had to have another virtual film festival. But we are back
In person,
live, coming at you at the Ron Robinson Theater on February 22nd. It's only from 10 to noon. It's a short event, and any one of you are welcome to attend. We do provide a lunch option if you want to take a boxed lunch with you when you leave. A lot of schools do that. They eat on the bus, or they go eat in the river market, or you can bring your own money and buy your own lunch somewhere.
Party.
But it's a free event, and you will be able to watch all of the winning Ready, Set, Record videos. We also have a speaker, and there'll be some fun interactive things to do too. It's just a great time. Speaking of, if you have been working on a Ready, Set, Record video, if you started working on one and you didn't finish it, or if you finished one and you haven't submitted it, time is running out. You have through December and until January 13th?
13th.
13th.
Yes,
Thank you,
yes,
Leah.
yes. We talked about it earlier.
That's right. So just a little, like a few days after you come back after the winter break, you have time to still submit those, but you can find out everything you need to know about Ready, Set, Record on our website. Please submit a video. The rules and the guidelines and everything are on the website, but it can be anywhere between 30 and 60 seconds. And we love to see your creativity. And I know you guys are out there making TikToks and everything else anyway. So it can be a TikTok. You just have to save it as a YouTube video to submit it for the contest. But we would love to see what you guys come up with. They're always so entertaining every year. We have some judges that we've recruited from an ad agency that will be judging for the first time. Flex 360, we're excited to include them this year. So we do not judge. So we have schools that participate every year that are not necessarily Project Prevent chapters, but they are very competitive and Ready, Set, Record. But let me just say, every year we always have some winners that recorded a video with their cell phone. So it doesn't have to be like the most fancy, expensive equipment. So the content is really what matters. So Ready, Set, Record. Open now until January 13th, and the film festival is February 22nd. We'll have the RSVP out for that after you guys come back from winter break. Let me know if you have questions about that. Okay, we're doing good on time. I'm talking fast. All right, let's go through some highlights, and maybe you might have to help me, Leah. I have labeled them so that I wouldn't forget, but you guys are so creative. I mean, just thinking outside the box, and I really love how much you guys are showing up for your communities. And this is a perfect example from Cedarville High School. They wore their Project Prevent shirts and they greeted kids coming into school out of the car rider line. So they're giving out high fives, they're opening and closing doors, helping kids get out. And it just creates a presence that like, okay, this is a prominent club on our campus and these are the things that we stand for. This is what we're about and we care about the kids in our school. So I thought that was precious. The strip down the middle is Harrison Middle School, and they are hanging those door tags that we sent out at the beginning of the year that says, ask me how to quit vaping. There's one about a healthy brain and a healthy lung. So they went around and put those out. And then I love this picture at the bottom, Bryant Middle School, this little girl on the left, her surprise face. So they are doing a presentation for the kids in their school, which is amazing. I always love to see you guys in your Project Prevent shirts, but we also mentioned like if you are on the football team or the basketball team, and in this case, the cheer squad, wearing your school like colors and your school gear is also a really good way to connect to those younger students because they're definitely looking up to you. And I see that Bryant Middle School's on the call. So yay, good job today, guys. Let's see. What else do we have? We have several. Barton Junior High, this is a strip across the top. They're also doing presentations for their elementary school. And they are reading the Smoking Stinks books. They've brought their lungs model. They've gone around the classrooms to read and talk about the harmful effects of smoking. They have their jar of tar and set that out. So Barton Extreme Youth, good job there. And the bottom strip is also Harrison Middle School when they created a huge banner for the Great American Smokeout. So they've changed it to the Great American Vape Out. So cute. Yes, love it. What else do we have? Green Forest across the top, and Green Forest is on. Yes, they're on right now. And this was on our Facebook and Instagram today. They promoted healthy lungs for athletes, which is such an important message. And they use their mascot to do it. It's genius. And people love for the mascot to come around. Doesn't matter if you're in kindergarten or 12th grade, or if you're a teacher, like you love to have the mascot walk the halls and visit you. So they did the tobacco spin wheel and did some trivia, but had the mascot like helping them out all day. And then Poen across the bottom, Poen High School does this every year. It's so cute. So we'll see them again in the spring when these bulbs bloom, but it's called Plant the Promise. And she orders this, she orders a kit, so you guys can Google that. But the idea is that students plant this bulb this time of year and promise to keep their bodies healthy and drug-free.
I love that.
I know. And then
That's
it'll bloom in the
cool.
spring. It's so cute.
Aw.
I know. So cute. Plant the Promise. Who else do we have? Amanda Gist, that's all of these over here to the left. Again, next gen chapter doing work. They're going to their lower elementary grades. They were showing them the Corals Reef video that we just watched and doing some crafts and things with them. So see, I knew some of you guys were already on this.
Yeah.
Yes. The Department of Health has had it out for a couple of months, so I'm behind. I'm just now getting it out. So yay, Amanda Gist. And then Kingston High School, that's these over here on the right, set up a table too. And I can't remember when this was, but they did a pledge. They had like wristbands and things to give out. Of course, they had like their lung model, and they had some other displays and things too. And they partnered with their rad friends, which I love. But I love that they you can just put out like a huge roll sheet of paper and just say like, I pledge to live a tobacco, alcohol, and drug-free life, and let the kids write all over the banner. It takes like virtually no money. So love that. Let's see, who else do we have? We have a few more. Oh, this was so cute. Mina Middle School. They did this, I pledge to be nicotine free and I'm thankful for, and they had like a fill in the blank on every feather for this turkey. Oh, it's so cute. It just made such a cute display. So they had those for all their kids in the school to write those things out. And then they all went around and added them to their turkey. I just love it.
So creative.
I know, Mount Vernon Enola High School, when we visited, this has been a little while ago, we got their picture with they got their picture with the Project Permit car too. But they're also in their classroom again, reading the Smoking Stinks books, and maybe that other mouse one, the no drinking, no drugs, no smoking.
Yeah.
I got that backwards, but we do have a few extra copies of those. If anyone needs any of those books, we have a few left. I think we shared them with everyone last year, and then I tried to remember to give them to our new chapters this year. So I do still have some. If you need some, let me know. And then Charleston, this is so cute. They make their own bookmarks, and they did this last year too, maybe the last couple of years. It's a project that they do for their entire elementary school. They also had their influencer banner out and stuff too, but they make their own bookmarks, and then they like staple them together in a little packet with a piece of candy and give these out to the elementary kids. Just so cute.
That's cool.
I know. I was wondering if there was something else. I don't know if there's bookmarks on all those bags. I don't think, Miss Hicks is on. Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Hicks, if I'm getting this wrong, but I do love the bookmarks. I try to put an example of all of those in there too. I love that you guys include the pets too on all of your tobacco prevention messaging. So cute. And then, not that I have favorites, but this whole page just like warms my heart. So Ashdown Junior High, I don't know if Miss Deaver was the one taking the pictures, but they're just great pictures of like these kids really engaging. Their chapter members explaining things, showing them the jar of tar and the lung model, working the spin wheel. They have this face the facts, smoking is ugly display, which is so funny. You can just see how hard their chapter members are working. And then the group photo is just like really popping on the purple wall. I just love the group photo. So awesome work, Ashdown Junior High. I think we're getting close to the end. Yes, we just got these like yesterday. Mina Middle School, again, I think you guys have done this in the past, but I love just that community service. They just volunteer as bell ringers at their, I think it may be Walmart, wherever their grocery store, for the Salvation Army, which is amazing. And it just gives you an opportunity again to like have your face in the community and provide that community service. And it just gets Project Prevent's name and message out there too, while you're also working for a great cause. And then last, Izard County Consolidated High School up in Izard County, they were invited to speak at the Capitol a while back at the, I don't want to get it wrong, Save Our Students, I believe was the event, and they were personally invited back to meet with our governor to talk about their advocacy work. So this is their picture recently with our governor of Arkansas. I thought that was so cool. I just put a little note in here to send us pictures of your activities. I know that you might watch these statewide meetings and think, oh, it's the same schools. I know you guys are all doing amazing work, but some of our chapters are really good about sending pictures, and some of you guys, we read in your reports of all the great things you're doing, but we want to see pictures too. We want to be able to share it with everyone else on our statewide meetings, but also share it on our social media. So please, please, please remember to send myself, Stephanie, or Leah pictures of any of your activities that you're doing. Okay. Ooh, we're getting close. Okay, yes, this was what I mentioned, this important message. So this is something that's been, Leah is cracking up at my graphics. I added some Christmas trees to the poison control logo.
We got to keep it
But
jolly
trying to-
but informational.
Jolly but informational, yes. Trying to jazz it up. But I have known the health educator at UAMS who is does all of the education for the Poison Control Center. And I haven't seen him in a while. We were on the same Zoom meeting last week, and he was reminding everyone about how e-cigarettes are so incredibly poisonous and can be fatal, can be deadly for babies and toddlers. And he mentioned that if you are at a relative's house during the holidays, or if you have a lot of people over to your own house during the holidays, there may be family members that smoke, dip, or vape, and they keep those products like in their purse, or even if someone lays it out on a table, not only for toddlers, but pets that could get into tobacco. It could be very, very harmful. So here's some symptoms of liquid nicotine poisoning: vomiting, fast heartbeat, jittery and unsteady appearance, difficulty breathing, and increased saliva. The main takeaway message here is to call the Poison Control Center immediately if you suspect that someone has been exposed, whether that's a pet or a person. So that's 1-800-222-1222. Don't expect you to remember that, but put it in your phone and add it to your favorites. I use my favorites for my closest friends and my family members that I call all the time, but I promise you, Poison Control is the number one. It's the first number listed on my favorites in my phone. You never know. I mean, when in doubt, definitely go ahead and call the Poison Helpline. Oh goodness, we're doing good. We are going fast today. I think that's it though. Oh no! How
the
did I
Trivia
forget?
Tuesday.
Wait, hold on. I was supposed to blur it out.
Oh.
Spoiler! I can't believe I'd almost forget this. Mountain Home Junior High would be so disappointed. Okay, are you guys ready? Stephanie's not here. So it's all up to us, Leah, to announce the winners. At Brianna Wilson 3917, you're a winner. Cadence 531, you're a winner. And Pain RX 2.0, you're a winner. Here we go. So if this is you, if this is your friends, Stephanie is going to be reaching out to you. She's going to send you a DM on Instagram, and you have won a wonderful prize. Stephanie says in the chat, great job, LOL. I'll tag them on Instagram today. Okay, perfect. If you're not familiar with Trivia Tuesday, it's on our Instagram story. Stephanie has a handful of trivia questions every Tuesday, and then she puts all of the winners in her magic Rolodex and selects 3 every statewide meeting. So we will have 3 more when we meet again. So congratulations, Brianna, Cadence, and Pain. And speaking of our next meeting, it will not be until February 1st. So we do not meet in January. We're all still on winter break, and we're all just trying to like get our heads right and get back in the groove of getting back into school. But we will see you guys February 1st. That's the first Wednesday of the month. If you need us in the meantime, of course, we will be here. Here's our contact information. Myself, Leah, Stephanie. Continue to follow us on Project Prevent AR on Facebook and Instagram. You know what? We're like 20 followers away from 1,400 on Instagram.
Only 20?
So shameless plug, tell your friends.
Yeah,
We
have
need
us participate in trivia.
Right, we need 20 more followers on Instagram. Kimberly Sims says it's funny how much Leah sounds like Stephanie.
Thank you, Kimberly. I told Stephanie today that I needed to channel my inner Stephanie.
It's working.
I appreciate it.
It's definitely working. Well, we have just a couple of minutes. If anybody has any questions or anything you want to unmute or type in the chat, just now is your time. Now is your chance. You did it, Leah. We appreciate everything you guys have done this semester. If you're receiving the mini grant from Arkansas Children's, remember that you need to get your November report in, and you should have a minimum of 2 activities this fall semester. And I think everybody is on track. I think Leah knows.
Yeah. Some of you might not be. Double check.
We'll reach out. Yeah. And then again, a minimum of 2 in the spring semester as well, too. Okay. if anybody doesn't have any questions or anything to add, we are letting you go for what feels like a really long time. We won't see you for 2 months, but again, of course, like I said, reach out to us. Let us know if there's anything we can do, anything that we can help you with. Have a wonderful, wonderful winter break. Enjoy the rest. You guys all deserve it. Thank you again for everything you're doing, and we will see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.